Super Sonic and Super Amy Rose gave up their lives for their friends, jumping into the future to stop Earth's destruction in Sonic 4, the movie. The pseudo-leader of the Metal Sonics, powered up at his core, came through a ring portal and went berserk, blasting the city apart. Sonic stepped in to stop him, and Metal Sonic strode forward, towering over the wreckage. He charged his Chaos Cannon and fired, unleashing devastation. But Sonic's faster than a lightning bolt, so dodging it was easy. Metal Sonic chased him across the city, finally landing a hit that dropped Sonic. And just when Metal Sonic was about to finish him with his strongest Chaos Blast, another beam cut him down. Sonic froze in shock. Shadow had just saved his life. Amy, Shadow, Knuckles, and Tails rushed in to help Sonic, patching him up after Metal Sonic's brutal hit left him badly hurt. But then, things got worse. Ring portals opened everywhere, and hundreds of Metal Sonics poured out. Knuckles yelled, "Sonic! Amy! It's the only way, go!" Sonic and Amy dove through the portal while Knuckles, Shadow, and Tails stayed behind to fight. The two landed at the Master Emerald Sanctuary, and the moment they touched it, they powered up into Super Sonic and Super Amy Rose. Amy lifted her hammer skyward, and a colossal beam of light shot down from the heavens, showing her true strength. Together they shouted, "The world needs heroes, and we're some of them." Super Sonic and Super Amy Rose sprinted straight into the Metal Sonic army, smashing through them one by one with unstoppable strikes. At the same time, Knuckles, Shadow, and Tails were locked in their own fights against the swarm. But the bots had a hidden plan. One Metal Sonic had gone to Lord Donna's house to kidnap him. In battle, just as Sonic was about to finish the last Metal Sonic, it revealed the truth. Lord Donna was already a hostage, and unless Sonic handed over the Master Emerald, he'd be killed. Sonic looked at Amy and said, "I'm sorry," before giving up the emerald. The moment he did, Amy lost the last of its power, and her transformation faded. Metal Sonic wasted no time. He vanished through a ring portal. With Metal Sonic gone and the emerald stolen, the team stood frozen in the burning city. Amy Rose turned on Sonic, finger pointed, furious. "I never thought you'd betray us like this. And you call yourself a hero?" She slammed her hammer into the ground, voice heavy with disappointment. "I risked my life and my people to save you, thinking you were our chance to win." Sonic shot back. "That's why I did it. For my people. I couldn't let Lord Donna die. He's like a father to me." But Amy, even more crushed, said, "Do you think I didn't prepare for that? Before Lord Donna was attacked, I made sure he was safe. Metal Sonic tricked you, and then Lord Donna himself appeared, tears streaming, seeing what Sonic had done."
Hey you! Don't forget subscribe!
Please subscribe to our channel!
Subscribe now!
Sonic sat there, crushed and disappointed in himself, while Amy Rose walked away. The rest of the team showed up, silent, and carried him to Tom and Maddie's place. Even with everyone gathered, including Amy, the tension was thick, and Sonic couldn't bring himself to speak. Then Tails came in with Knuckles and Shadow and said, "I've got a plan, and it might flip this whole situation." When Metal Sonic left, that portal wasn't just a regular ring portal. I ran some scans and picked up tachyon particles. That means he traveled through time. I tracked more tachyon traces across the US, and found a hotspot with even higher concentration than Metal Sonic's portal. It's at New York State Park. If we head there, we can reopen a portal and reach Metal Sonic's timeline. Amy Rose had been listening from behind the door. She stepped out and asked Tails, "You mean you can really hit his timeline just by tracking tachyon particles?" "Absolutely," Tails said, "but only if you're with us." Sonic seized the moment, reached out his hand, and said, "I'm sorry for messing everything up. Please help me fix this and bring peace back to Earth." Amy smiled, and next thing we see, Sonic's munching on a hot dog with Knuckles and Tails, while Amy lays out the plan piece by piece. She explained that the spot where Tails found the heavy tachyon readings was the same place she first landed on Earth to save Sonic from the Metal Sonics. That nailed Tails' theory. Tachyon buildup means a portal's been opened there before. Once we hit the spot, Tails will use the tachyons he picked up from Metal Sonic's portal to tweak the coordinates so we can lock onto him. Then I'll use my special move to turn those tachyons into a portal. I'll tell you straight, once we're there, I don't know what's waiting, but we've got to go after their leader and shut this down fast. When they reached New York State Park, Amy swung her hammer through the air, shaping the tachyons into a space-time rift. The team dove in, and on the other side they landed in the future, the very era when Metal Sonic was first created. Team Sonic stood at the gates of the Metal Sonic Empire. Sonic, Amy, Knuckles, and Tails locked eyes on the pyramid-like entrance, feeling the raw power inside. With zero hesitation, they bolted in. The Metal Sonics picked them up instantly and unleashed a brutal ambush. Knuckles and Tails went down hard in the cavern. Sonic and Amy were about to fall too, until Shadow showed up. He'd stayed back on Earth to clear out stragglers, but now he was here, pulling them out of danger. Facing the swarm and a towering white prototype robot, he yelled, "Move ahead! I'll take care of these." Now the chase was on Metal. Sonic was after them through the city, past the pyramids. The bots fired chaos energy blasts at Sonic, but he fought back with fists and kicks like a true warrior. Amy dropped in, hammer slamming the ground, blasting out a shockwave that sent dozens of Metal Sonics flying. She yelled for backup, knowing she and Sonic had to zero in on the leader. That's when Shadow, Knuckles, and Tails showed up, taking on the swarm so Sonic and Amy could push forward. And when they finally reached the one pulling the strings, it was none other than Dr. Robotnik and Eggman Nega, flanked by a squad of Metal Sonics. Turns out, Robotnik got thrown into that timeline after the Ark colony blew up, and with Eggman Nega at his side, he built Metal Sonic. But the whole meeting with Sonic and Amy was just a setup, a distraction Amy caught onto. She sent Sonic racing to the Emerald Sanctuary of that timeline, where Metal Sonic had already planted the emerald, waiting for the supreme leader of the Metal Sonics to wake up and claim it. And it had already happened. The original Metal Sonic had awakened, his sheer presence breaking open his incubation capsule. Sonic reached the sanctuary just in time, and both lunged for the emerald. But Metal Sonic was quicker. He grabbed it, and in that instant, he ascended to his final form. Neo Metal Sonic was born. Neo Metal Sonic bent gravity itself, lifting millions of rocks and whipping them into a vortex of wind, stone, and chaos energy. Team Sonic charged in together, but within seconds, they were all slammed to the ground. His power was too much. But Sonic and Shadow had an ace up their sleeve. Shadow ripped the Master Emerald from him and yelled, "Now!" Sonic dove in, transforming into Super Sonic. He called down a colossal chaos beam from the sky and blasted Metal Sonic, wiping him out in an instant. The shockwave shut down every Metal Sonic copy, ending the battle once and for all. Just a reminder, this video's only a fan theory I made with a lot of love, just to entertain. If you're into more stuff like this, drop it in the comments, and I'll keep them coming real soon.